What's good, DK? How this start now? I'm gonna show all the. I know most of the stuff is already in the um, team locker rooms, but not the full attribute list. Just the first, I think, 6 categories are shown. So I'm gonna show them all right now. If you missed them, you go back, rewind it. I'll publish this when it's done, so it'll be live on Twitch afterwards, and then I'll also upload it to YouTube as well. So they'll be up there. If you guys want to check them out later on. All right. Arizona has Josh Smith, Zane Parker, and Jacob Boyd, I believe. Those are 3 users they have on their team. Let me do this so you can see the, there you go, height and weight and stuff like that, age. Hey, Mitch, you wanted to see your stats from last year college, right? Is that what you asked me the one time? All right, Kentucky's going to have Dallas Joyce, Mitchell Hart, and Kerryon Tyler. This is just going to be like a quick walkthrough so everyone can see what they're at. They want to use any tribute points they have. If you guys want to see anything special that's not on here, let me know. I don't go too much of a deep dive, but I want you guys to see what you guys have for tribute points and stuff. Nova has Boama, Chase Brown, and Brandon Barber. What was I going to say? Shoot. Oh, I also made sure that every team has 380 overalls or higher. I base some of them on, if you'll notice, like, for example, they have 2 high 70s that are going to be close to 80 anyways. So these are lower 80s overall. If you see a guy that's like a 76 and another 75, I'll make it like an 83, maybe 84 to a team. But it's nothing too crazy. I want NCAA to be a step down below NBA when it comes to overall skill level wise. In turn, that also means, like you see in Florida, Mitchie, Jethro, and AC all stepped it up, and they cranked out those attribute points, man. They're all mid to high 90s because they grind up the streams, got free points, they won free badges, all the free stuff. It'll be easier to get better in college than in pro. In the pro league, I think, every starter is an 80 or higher, along with having 1, if not 2 90s per team, not including users. So it is a step up. So you want to make sure you're going pro, that you're going to be like a high 80s, low 90s, so you can start on the team. But that's for the NBA league. Villanova, I don't think it did yet. We'll go through the stats or attributes real quick. Any questions, post them on the stream chat, and I'll take a look at it. Michigan, Darnell Hodge, transfer from Nova, he's here. Matt Jones, he was a surprise player last year for Creighton. He came through and just kicked ass. Midseason joined the league. He was active and got a bunch of, I think he was like a 76 overall. He's got 6 overall points already built up. And then Dizzy Hendricks from Bama, he transferred here. Those are 3 users in Michigan. Don't forget, when it comes to this stuff here, if you're new or don't know, just go back if you miss it and just pause it. You go back and pause, your stuff in. I know some guys have to take actually like an Excel program where they write all their stuff down so you know. Progression is on, which means if you have a good game, let's say your layup 76 and you have a good game like 25 points, 20 points, 18 points, that layup could go up. So just because you wrote it down, I don't want you guys to get mad at me and say, hey, I was a 76, now I'm 75. It can go up and down. I don't ever touch it. It'll go up by itself. So progression is on throughout the year. Duke, Trey Bird from Pistons. Where was Trey Bird last year? Was it Arkansas? I forget. Swan was, I know he had 2 guys. One was Arkansas. Malser is a new guy. He joined this year. And then Levi just made now. He was the guy that joined today. The, what do you call it? Primetime. Coach Dion. That was his PFP. He just joined too. So Duke's actually a good team. They're a pretty good team this year. 80, 82, 82, and a 78, 76. So, and they got 4 users. We'll see how that goes. After this, give me a second. I just got a DM or a post on Discord. I'm going to check it out real quick. 1 second. Oh, just you, King. That's all. Or other DJ King. All right. That was Duke. Florida, we know Florida. Those are the reigning champions. Gold, Howard, and Jethro, 3 best players in the league. I believe the highest rated guys in this year, real quick. Yep. Top 3 guys, all Florida. And I know that Levi wanted to go to, he's from Florida. He wanted to go to Florida. Honestly, I could have put him on that team because he's only 76. But if he grinds it out, he could easily be a mid to high 80 by the end of the season, and that team would just be unstoppable. I didn't want to take that chance. And this wasn't a knock on you guys. You guys, Mitchie, Ace, AC, and Jethro, they grounded out, man. They grinded out. They're part of Patreon. They're in badges that way, which for those that are listening, I will add the badges probably tomorrow, if not tonight. I'll add the badges in so you have them for everyone that did Patreon. You get points and badges. I usually wait till the 2nd or 3rd of the month because sometimes the people in Canada, other countries, it takes a day to go through. So I want to make sure they all go through first. Look at theirs real quick. And as you guys know, I'm very open to anything. Just give me a DM, post in the chat, live chat here on Discord. You guys will see something, take something away. Like Levi joined. He thought it'd be cool if we had high school league. Well, for those who've been around here a while, like Mitch and all those guys, we had a high school league. It was fun. It was cool. But I cannot run 3 leagues now. There's no way I could do high school, college, and be at the same time. I couldn't do it physically. Be retired or not, I couldn't find the time to do it. Marquette, we have Buckholz, who came from Illinois. TJ Banks was Iowa State. And then DJ King just posted earlier. He was going to jump in the chat, I think. Right there, yeah. No, that's Dylan King. Either way, though, he was a new one, too. So those 3 guys are Marquette. And I'm really glad I shortened the team numbers down. With us only having 14 teams filled up fast. As you know, who've been here for a while, like I said before, the OGs here, we will have, like right now we have, I think, 41 players, right? 3 times 14. Around 40 players we have users for NCAA Season 2. Give it 3 weeks. We will lose 10 of those players. Happens every year. We've had guys that have it, and I don't blame them because we've been had it off 2 weeks. The championship was 2 weeks ago. I've been setting the league up, season up, creating guys. Some guys just forget about us and go in the wayside because they have no streams going on. But they'll go. Their last post, let's say May 29th, June 2nd was their last pick. So we're already going on a month now. I usually add everybody. I'll tag guys who have been MIA for 14 to 21 days. I will give everyone a break, though, because we are in off season here. I will start harping on guys until like week 2 or 3 of the season. So don't worry about that. If you guys can't make it or your teammate's not here, you want to reach out to them, you can do the same thing. You could DM them, go to the locker room, send a message to him so he knows. But I'm not going to really worry about the kind of attendance yet until we're like week 2 or 3 in the season. I still plan on doing the same thing. I'm trying to do rosters and talk to you guys now. When it comes to streaming games, each team, there's 14 teams and I think 27 games. You play each person twice, I think, this year. Is it? Let me back up real quick. This is Kansas, right? Kansas. Let me really quick, see how many we have. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 20, 26. So each team is played twice, which is cool. I actually like that this year. Each team will be played twice, so that's how many games we play this year. So the point of me saying that, I'll take an example for that. I don't want to cut midstream, but I'll show you guys this. I'm going on a tangent. For example, if Kansas has 2 games this week, I might be a little bit more open-ending. I will DM I'll DM the locker rooms. Listen, you guys play Marquette and you play Memphis. Who would you like to see play against? I'm not going to show both games. I don't have the time to do that, especially the NBA having an 82-game season. Now, granted, NBA will have a lot more fast sims. NBA games in a week will be like 2 to 3 games a week. You'll only see one, if that. So when it comes to college, I do want to make sure I show If you have a game that week, you're going to get a half sim game, if not a fourth quarter game. For those that are new, the way we run the league is I very rarely show a full game. That's a spotlight, number one versus number two type game because we have so many games. Now, granted, I did cut down 16 teams. It might be easier for us. Let me look real quick here how this week looks. The 30th through the 5th. I hate cutting midseason while I was doing the rosters, but I don't want to forget this stuff. So 30th through the 5th, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can easily do 2 weeks in game for 1 week of our week because I'm also going to be doing a week or two of NBA at the same time. So those 10 college games now is going to be probably 30 games total with 20 NBA games. So you will get content. I'll try not to have you guys go weeks on end without getting any content of your player. As you know, the schedule's not up to me. It's created by 2K. It's random. So if, for example, you'll see someone in here coming up. Watch me see. That's not really a big stretch there. Not that bad there. You'll get some, like right here. Okay, perfect example. Kentucky has 2 games in the first 4 weeks. You're gonna have a stretch of games you don't play that much. Last year we had a couple teams that had like 1 game the last 5 weeks of the season. That was crazy. Oh my God! Look at Marquette. Holy shit. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 12 games in the first 5 weeks. They're going to be really dead at the end. Oh, not bad at all. I guess playing 26 games, it stretches out a lot more. But anyways, sorry to go off on a tangent, guys. Let's go back to Kansas real quick. Where's Kansas? Here we go. Okay. There we go. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we have Brown and Jones stayed at Kansas. They stayed there. And they got King Hart from Duke that joined them. Most of the guys I know where they came from prior to the season. But some of them I forget where they came from last season. Some guys did stay. Some guys transferred. And some guys lost their team. Completely gone. I did, while I was getting player card pictures down, I had to jump into games, and show the game and take a picture of it. I didn't see any NCAA glitch uniforms, but I did see a couple them using NBA jerseys. That stuff I have no control over. I cannot control if they pick an NBA jersey or not. That's just done by a primetime game or not. The uni glitch, when it comes to like Kansas wearing, Kentucky jersey, Kentucky wearing Marquette jerseys, I don't know why that's happening. I made sure I had a hard line for my internet, so it's a good connection, and I uploaded all the teams. Hopefully we don't have that this year at all. That'd be nice not to have any glitches like that. Arkansas, we have J.J. Swan. Jamison D is a new player this year. Hayward III, he came back. He jumped on the Arkansas midseason last year and rode it to the playoffs. Oh, did they make the playoffs or lose first round? Maybe they lost first round, I think. Either way, though, this is Arkansas this year. And that's Rodman's son, we'll say. DJ Rodman. It's not, but we'll say it is. Also, if you guys notice, if you see this and I missed it, let me know. When it comes to your players, everyone's stock starts at 7-2 overall. So you'll never have, like some of the guys that came from season 3 last year, that started season 1 last year, they've been here for a while. A lot of these stats are lower because I just did random attributes. This season going forward, every player starts with 72 across the board. Every attribute here we set 72. When you add those up at the beginning, the 75 points you spend, that's a increase there. And throughout the year, no one should be down below a 72. If it's a 71, maybe, that would be the progression system kicking in for 2K. It won't be like a 45, a 50. I don't care if you're a point guard. You're going to have 72 blocking. It's just easier to do it overall. And I have no control over it. Whatever does that, some guys will have 72 across the board with 10 badges, and they'll start as a 75 overall. Another guy, 72 across the board with 10 badges, but he picked the right badges to match his player type, starts at like a 78. And once he puts his point there, he's an 81 already. So you'll notice some rookies this year, some freshmen, will be like a 76. Other freshmen will be like an 80, 81. They built their player good, that's why. They either knew what they were doing or they asked for some help with me. What always drives me crazy, and it could be because guys don't know, but if you're point guard, there's no reason to pick a blocking badge or to pick a dunking badge or to pick a rebound badge. Why? You're a point guard. It should all be speed, dribbling, passing. You can have a 3-point once in a while. If the shooting's fine. It's the same goes with the big guys down low. I had a couple guys this year that picked centers or power forwards, and they had all shooting 3 badges. It's like, why? I mean, I understand you want to be a two-way threat, down low and outside, but don't waste your badges on that because it does hurt your overall effect on your players' overall points. So stuff like that makes a difference. That's where you notice some freshmen are 76, some are 80 already. They didn't pay for anything. That's just their original mold of the player they made. Next is Texas Tech. Of course, we have JT Thompson running Texas Tech for the last 25 years. He's a 18th year freshman, redshirt. Chumba's been around for a long time, so he stayed here for a while. He's a Texas Tech guy. Zach King was Texas Tech last year too, wasn't he? I think he was, or maybe not. Or was he new this year? Oh, he's your other guy. Yeah. Who did? Garland who? Who did I miss it? And it could be because when I do, I'll come back to Texas Tech. When I do the AI guys, I don't look at the individual attributes. I look at their overall and their badges. Some guys came in with like 76 badges, so I had to go cut like 50 of them out. What team was he on? Arkansas Power Forward? Oh, yeah. He's a power forward too, though, so. And he's a three-pointer too. Let me see what his badges are. Pogo, dunker. Yeah, he's a dunker, that's why. Fast twitch, air wizard. Finisher, posterizer. Yeah, he's a dunker, that's why. But if you look at this too, I hope I don't jinx myself right now. But these guys, all AI players, should have a 55 touch and shooting. If he has more, I'm going to be an idiot for showing you guys this. I just fucked up if I did. It should be 55. Here it is, yeah. Every AI player has 55 shooting and touching. Users have 66. I bumped it up 11 points. So all AI guys have 55 shooting, 55 touching, with how many times they want to get the ball. And all users, for example, I'll show you Swan. He should have 66 across the board when it comes to shooting and touching. See? Because I saw that. Oh, I just made him. That's right. I just made him last night. That's why I did that. I didn't do a double check on the team yet. But yeah, almost every, and I'll do a once over for every player before the season actually starts. I go through, check all the rosters, all the starting lineups. I check everything. So it's just a rough. The players are created, but I didn't do a rough overall of the teams yet. But yeah, so all users have 66 touch, 66 shot, and all AI guys have 55. So they don't shoot that much. Last year, had a couple guys. Was it Texas Tech first game? Kansas first game? Someone's first game had an AI guy who was like a 72 overall, like a 20 overall shooting for three-pointers, but his tendency for three-pointers like a 90. And the dude was like 6 for 37 shooting. It was just stupid. So I had to go through and change everything on that. Anyways, though, top three guys. Jack Bolton's new this year. He's a player. King and Thompson. Those three guys are for the Texas Tech. As always, just when it comes to this, you can rewatch it and hit pause, and you can see how they'll stop for you, so don't worry about going so fast. MSU, all new guys. I mean, for MSU, Donovan Hall. Where was he last year? Forget. I know he was here. I forget though. LSU maybe. I think it was LSU. He was LSU. Walsh joined like the last week of the season for MSU. I put him on the playoff team or the tourney team. He played decent. So he's kind of like a redshirt freshman. And then we have Jake Galloway. He was a new guy too. He just joined a couple weeks ago. So you don't have to screenshot that either, guys. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I'm not worried about that right now. That's just for games. Oh. See? I'm moving. Nothing should be that high. Bandits are for users. All right, that's good there. UNC North Carolina our in-house glitch team nonstop. All right, we have Sheffield. He stayed along with other player Achua. So it's the same user right there. Achua and Sheffield. And then Kevin Ray Jr. joined about 2 weeks ago, maybe 10 days ago. Made him up there. So he was a new ad for UNC. We do Auburn yet? No, that's it. Those are out of order. That's right. Auburn, we have Jalen Barnes, who was in Discord a little bit earlier today. Sailor Robinson, I just made him tonight. He's in Auburn. And then Onfroy. He was Auburn last year too, I believe. He stayed. That's the third guy for Auburn. Those 3 users. I wish I could have music on, but for those that don't know, I can't because it'll be copyrighted. I can't have any music on here at all. Okay, Memphis, and that's it, right? Yeah, Memphis, last one. So Chambers in Memphis the whole entire time he's been here. He's been in Memphis. He stayed. Brian Carter, he was FAU. He transferred to Memphis. And then Allen Iverson Jr. was UConn, and he transferred. He's also Pope, an MBA. He transferred to Memphis as well. He's going to work on Pope and AI. Both those guys are low rated overall. They've been here for a long time, too. He needs to get better than that. Get his guy built up. And for those that don't know or do know, you can unlock free points just by staying in the stream. I know guys do all the time. I have no problem with that. Turn the stream on and walk away. You'll still earn points doing that. And you use those points to redeem them, and you can get 3 attribute points for every 4,000 SGBA bucks in a stream. So you get free points. I do giveaways too. So I'm all about giving stuff away. All right, that was the new season here right now. That's how it looks. I did post the starting lineups. Now, there might be a tweak or two in the starting lineups because some guys have been added to the team after I did the last starting lineup graphic. I'm not worried about that. I'll show them before the game time when the season starts who's starting. If the locker room has a question about, I know like Mitchie wanted to change a couple of AI guys around, that's fine. You could do that as long as they're based on their overall. Like, I'm not going to sub a 75 guy for a 79 guy. That makes no sense. So, but if you see something I want to do, I'll change it for you. I don't want to have centers playing small forward positions. I don't want small forwards playing centers or point guards. I usually get Kevin Durant 6'10", he runs point. Major Johnson was 6'10", he ran point. Those guys are all Hall of Fame guys. So we try to stick away from that kind of stuff. Mitchie, do you want to see your stats from last year from Florida? If so, I can back out of this now and do that real quick. If not, I'll do the NBA stuff now. Okay, let me say this real quick. They did change a couple things. All right, that's saved. Now we have, this was last year here. That's how the tourney went, for those who are wondering. That's right, Bama beat Arkansas round 1, that's right, yeah. That's what happened to them. Nope, I don't want that, I want stats. Ooh, you know, oh, here it was, that's good. There we go. All right. I think it's Y for minutes, is that right? Oh, on top, hold on. So per game on what? There we go, there, okay. These are out of order. Jeez, show me another way, here we go. All right. I mean, Jeff was a double-double machine, man. I think you know what? I don't want to go too far. Bet you want to see this real quick. I know I can see how many he had. It's at the end. Simply quick. There we go. 20 double-doubles. That's got to be the league leader right there. He was a double-double machine. Okay, here we do. Just a rebounds or assists. You got MVP last year, right? Overall? Yeah, so I thought, okay. And else you want to see? Did you want to see like total points? Something I can see that real quick. Total points. There we go. Wow. He almost equaled his points with rebounds. Damn, 200 assists, not bad at all for a season. 29 games. You know what? And I have steals up pretty high. No one had a lot of steals this year. Wow. Jethro, man, he's a good player, man. I know he just had a kid, so he's kind of less active. But he's a good player. Really is. All right. Anyone else want to say anything else? Other team stats? I'm not going to go through all of them, obviously. I guess I can do this here. Can I do everyone here? Let me see. I should be able to do all. Right? Maybe not. Maybe do this right here. Real quick. All position. Here we go. Oops. Too far. Wrong button. Come on. Per game. Here we go. So yeah, Hodge went pro. For those who don't know, he went pro and went to the Trailblazers. He's at Portland now. Zimmerman. AI guys all had an assist. We had no one up there. See him as steals. Gulab. Obama. All right. The game stat, like box score stats for all the games. Oh, I see. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yep, I know what you mean. Hold on. I know what you mean. This right here. Who beat you guys last year? You had 2 losses, right? Or do you have 3? Jeez, when did you guys lose? All right, 1 point by Texas. Wow. Shoot, Auburn blew you up. You had 2 losses in 3 weeks. And both almost 2 your lowest scored of the whole year, too. When you average 20 plus, you win. Ooh, 7 points. You still won the game, too. UNC. Tough game there. Jesus. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Someone hit me up on Discord real quick. I was trying to find this guy is. Oops. Sorry about that. I'm going to go back and forth from Twitch. All right. Yeah, that's it there. We're good. Oh, did I do them all? I'm sorry. Did I do them all? I don't know if you did or not. It says MSU. Here we go. It's all in there. Is that cool? Did you want to see playoffs or no? I don't think I can do playoffs. That's something different. All right. So that's there. Let me go to... I'll be erasing that once season starts. I'm going to erase that season there. We don't need it no more. Not too much. I have to make room for the new Call of Duty game that comes out in September. Was it 350 gigabytes? I can't believe that. That's insane. That takes 4 games worth of stuff. All right. Now NBA. All right, this NBA now. As you can see, look at the Sonics schedule for week 6. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 games in 6 weeks. So what would happen is, like, I would play, this is going to be over a 2-week period. You get 1 game. So if we're playing Seattle, I will give Seattle at least 1 game per week, in real life week for 2 weeks in game. I can't guarantee multiple games in a week. I'll try to, but I can't guarantee it. Come mid-season, a little bit later, I will base it on records. Like if there's like a 5-20 team versus a 9-23 team, I probably won't show that game. I won't. So, but this is going to be the NBA season. Let's go to roster real quick. So we only have a couple guys. I think we have an 18 total, maybe an 18. LGB came over. He's been in pros 2 years now. He was the Suns last year. Now he's on the Sonics. He's the only one for Seattle right now. Like I said, if I know we have 40 plus guys in college, I know it won't stay that high. We're going to have a bunch of drop offs. But let's say we get 15 guys that go pro next year. That'd be huge. We'll be at over 30 then for NBA. That'd be a big thing to have. OKC is Mitchie, of course. He's been Thunder for 2 years now. And then that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. So if you look at the overalls, 94, 87, 86, 80, 79. They're all high numbers. I want to have more realistic, more because they're going to be better than the NBA. Portland is now going to be Hodge. So it's DeAndre Clowney. Deontay, it's his cousin. And he came in as a 91. I think he was a 94, 95 in college. He went pro and was a 91. So he is a true number one draft pick in the league right there. Okay, this year I'm going to fix right now for him because, whoops. The base rate was going to be 72. Pro in college. I'm going to go through and fix all this stuff too for guys. So it'll be even higher now. Nope, he's still 70 or 91 still. But I'm going to go through and make sure everyone's the 72 baseline and work from there. Philly is Zeus and Pope. See, Pope's a 79 overall. He's seventh best guy on the team. So he's going to start obviously, but a guy like Armstrong should be starting. He's an 83 overall. And Pope's only 79 overall. So yeah, he does. Looks like a K-man. Mo Bamba here. So we get Zeus and Pope. One of the few teams that have two users on it. All right. Bulls has Bird, and that's it. Ty Bird is Trey Bird's brother from college. I'll highlight him. All right. Boston is A.J. Johnson. And that's it. Wasn't A.J. Johnson a Hawks fan? I don't know why I picked Atlanta for him, too. He didn't pick Atlanta. I don't know why. I thought he was always pushing for the Hawks to be in the league. Atlanta's nobody. Miami's 3, right? Or 2? 2. AC, 99 overall across the board. Just a beast. Best player in the league. And then Cannon. He came back midseason last year. He did pretty good. He was on the Mavs last year. All right. Knicks is 2. Chambers. Let me check this real quick. Yeah, I'm missing. That's weird. TJ Banks is the college player, but he has another player called Deshaun Banks Jr. He's not in the league. I don't know where he's at, what I did with him. I can't find him. He's been DMing me. I don't know where he's at, so I don't think I made him yet. I gotta figure out where. I don't know if he said maybe he didn't fill out a player card or not. That's why. If you don't fill out a player card, I don't have it. Oh, sorry. So we have Chambers here, and Swan. Those two guys are from New York, the Knicks. Oh, was he in Houston this year? I'll check that right now then. Thank you. Dude, I go crazy with all these different names I have. We stepped at Lakers is nobody anyways. We'll go to Dallas, nobody? Or Carter. Let me do Rockets real quick. No, I don't have him on here. I think it's because he didn't fill a player card out. That's why. He didn't do the crate thing. It was for, what did I say his name was? Deshaun Banks Jr. Yeah, I don't know where he's at. I never made him up. Okay, so Lakers is nobody. And then Mavericks, we have Jaquan Carter, and I believe that's it. Of course, Trenton Thomas, the Pacers again. And that's it for Indiana. He's the only player. All right. Oh, Carter was, yeah. Pelicans, nobody. Pistons is Dylan King, and that's it. He stayed on Detroit. My guy didn't carry over. AC left. Bird left. That's right. Bird was on the Pistons. That's right. He went to Bulls. No, it wasn't the Pistons, was he? No. Who was it? It was King, my guy, Jordan, AC. Number 33 was his name. He left the league. I forgot his name. He was in the Pistons too. Anyways, though, let's finish up King. Yeah, he's 72 across the board, so he's good there too. All right, cool. Rockets is his other one, Carter, Javon. He's on the Rockets, and that's in Hayward. So Marcus Hayward's on the Rockets. Marcus Hayward III is in college. So there's two guys here. Oh, I see some stuff here. Oh, it's the wrong guy. He's 72. Okay. Stamper. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Phoenix is AQ and Chumba. They stayed. And LGB just left. That's all. Didn't Chumba transfer mid-season last year? Oh, he was Dallas. That's right. He was Dallas with the Phoenix. That's right. And they're sailing him, so that's done. So the NBA ratings are done. You can see it there. Like I said, I will go through again. I changed stuff. I didn't save it. I'll go through it anyways. I'll go through other rosters, make sure everyone has a baseline of 72. Make sure all their shooting and touching is 66. AI is going to be 55. I'll go through anyone crazy. Like if something like 99 across the board, I'll get rid of their stuff there. Should be that bad. But yeah, this is going to be. I didn't change anything, did I? No, I keep it. Yeah, like daily view 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I've told you guys too. So whatever reason, I didn't have auto sim or auto save off. I always turn it off, but for some reason I didn't. And I went to get a pick of a game, and this first game of the season, it's Sam saved. So the Bulls-Dallas game, I can't take back. I say that this happened weeks ago. When I set the season up, I saw it the day I saw they did this. So the first game's already simmed. That was already done. So it's just going to be a couple players. That's all it is. And you got 82 games to worry about. I'm not worried about that either. So, but other than that, I think we're good to go. That was all the college ratings, all the pro ratings, last year's college stats, and we're good. All the tributes on the channel were updated. If you put them on there, I did them all tonight. We will do the Patreon probably tomorrow, if not Thursday. So we'll have that ready done before the season starts, and we'll go from there. I will update the guys on Discord this week off and on. Obviously, Thursday will be busy night for all of us the 4th of July. We have a block party and we'll be barbecuing all day long there. I got a concert I'm going to on Saturday. And then I leave for Michigan, the Thumb, we call it up north, the Thumb of Michigan, for a week. The 8th or the 15th, I'll be gone MIA. I will have my phone on me, checking it once in a while. Maybe once a day I'll check in, pop in, see what's going on. Mitchie, if you're still here, if you can keep doing the, if someone joins, if I miss it because I'll be on vacation, do the typical, thanks for coming. If it's someone shady, like if they just made the account yesterday or today, the last 5 guys that have joined have not stayed. They had like an account a day old or some weird name. They're not staying. You guys can always boot them. You have the command to do that. But I'll be on and off throughout this week on Discord. No more streams, I don't think, unless you guys want to see something. I might do a couple like, what do you call it? Exhibition games. If I get a chance to be this week, I'll throw one on. Maybe like on a Friday night or Saturday night, maybe have just a quick game, see how they're playing. Other than that, thanks to those that came out as always, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Sorry, I hit mute by accident. Have a good night, guys.